So let us continue with the festivities. From Austin, Texas, this comedian's social commentary antics includes satirical skits, stand-up, and even prank phone calls. Please welcome to the stage Chad Fisher.
Butt rape machine, butt rape machine. People, I am a butt rape machine. I'll rape you real good, I'll rape you real hard, I'll rape you until you see the stars. Butt rape machine. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Jones, and you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I just shotgunned 4 beyond tangy tangerines in the backstage area in a pollen burst. So I'm jacked up, I'm ready to go. How about you guys? Huh? You guys ready to rock and roll or what? That's what I'm talking about. I look out in the crowd and I see your adoring faces. I also see a bunch of people that need to be put in some FEMA camps. That's what it looks like to me. I'm gonna put you in a FEMA camp right after I body slam Peter Joseph. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just joking. I'm not Alex Jones. My name is Chad Fisher. Woo! I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not Alex Jones. The good thing is I'm not arrogant as fuck either, so how about that? Pretty cool, huh? So I'm right after Peter Joseph? Jesus Christ. We could have dug up Martin Luther King Jr. or something? Was Gandhi already booked? Shit. No pressure though, right guys? No pressure whatsoever. Let's get another round of applause for Peter Joseph, please. That dude is awesome. An incredibly talented individual. I love to hear that dude speak. I would listen to that sumbitch read the weather, swear to God. Hang on every word. Let's get right into it. I don't watch the mainstream news. I don't. Yeah, right? I don't watch the mainstream news because it's not relevant, okay? It's fake news. It's not real news. For example, the US has military bases in over 160 countries. We're engaged in innumerable wars, unemployment is still raging, people are being robbed of their houses, Detroit is completely bankrupt, they're spraying chemicals into the air, there's poison in your food, BP spilled over 100 million gallons of oil into the ocean, Apple has suicide nets, the NSA is reading all your private conversations, the IRS is targeting people that don't agree with the president, the TSA is groping you, there's a larger income gap between the rich and poor than ever before, we're funding 2 sides of a war, we've committed tons of war crimes. They're running drugs and weapons to Mexico. Banks have laundered over $100 billion of drug money on the regular. Okay? They're trying to prosecute a person and expose government murder cover-ups. And the war in Iraq has killed 1 million innocent motherfucking people. But let's talk about the royal baby. What do you think they'll name it? Oh my God! I can't wait! I can't wait to find out! Seriously. Can it give orders yet? I'll stand on guard just in case. Seriously. That's gonna be the biggest welfare baby in the history of mankind. Seriously. You notice all these dumb motherfuckers that are flocking to see this little test tube baby? You see this? And they're paying for it. They're all just, oh my God! We got a glimpse of his foot! Super! Oh, he's trying to box me out over here. Yeah, mainstream news, way to go. You know, because I'd much rather know how many people have been in Lindsay Lohan's musty, freckled snatch this weekend than how many people my government has murdered. Awesome! Super fucking duper! Keep me on the edge of my seat with this stuff here, people. I appreciate it. Can I get a round of applause for those of you that don't give a shit about the royal baby? That's what I'm talking about. Why is it royal in the first place? Did it come out of the womb with diamonds for testicles? Are its nipples made of rare jewels and pearls? That's ridiculous. They're like having a damn parade for this son of a bitch. Why is there such a large celebration because some guy's dick actually works? Do people flock to my doorstep every time me and my girlfriend have an abortion? I don't think so, okay? And nobody has to pay for that besides me and my parents, okay? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I've been paying for my own abortion since I was 16, all right? I'm not an irresponsible piece of shit, all right? I take responsibilities for my mistakes, okay? How dumb do you have to be pro-life and pro-war at the same time? Those fetuses are innocent. They're just innocent little fetuses. Wait till after they're born, then you can drop a bomb on them and kill them that way, okay? How's that sound? After you exit the womb, no one gives a shit about you after that. War is perfectly acceptable at that point. Speaking of children, I'm not a big fan of babies. Obviously I don't have kids, otherwise I would never utter that statement, but I'm not a big fan of children. I would like to know whose bright idea it was to allow babies on planes. Whose bright idea was that? Seriously. I can't stand them little bastards. Let me tell you something. If terrorists aren't allowed on planes, babies shouldn't be allowed on planes. Seriously. And if they are allowed on planes, they should have to take a tranquilizer before they get on the damn plane. And don't give me all that, oh, don't hurt the baby. Don't give me that. Because if you represent those vaccines you're giving that little fucker, I think a tranquilizer would be the least of your worries. Alright? Why don't you read what's on the back of that Juicy Juice box, and you'd welcome the damn tranquilizer. Trust me. I like y'all. I can't see you, but I like you. Just to let you know, I'm going to be cussing throughout this whole motherfucking performance. So I apologize in advance. But if you're offended by sounds grouped together, I suggest you just raise your hand. We'll have one of the bouncers come around and smack the shit out of you. Just kidding. We don't have bouncers. Raise your hand and I'll come smack the shit out of you as soon as I get off stage here, right? Okay? On a serious note, I had this friend that I knew for like my whole life, and he turned out to be psychotic. And the reason I know he was psychotic was because he killed people. Seriously. This isn't a joke, stop laughing. He killed 16 people because someone else told him to. Isn't that messed up? That's messed up. But he was in the army, so they gave him $40,000 for college. He was A-okay, didn't even have to go to jail. He was a lunatic before he entered the military, but he found out there's a place for crazy motherfuckers like him. A place where he's free to act out his dark psychotic urges. Alright? There's not going to be any transitions to these jokes, so let's go right on into the next one. Okay. Music. Today's music is garbage, you know? Yeah. See, I'm a fan of the oldies music. I was brought up on the Marvin Gaye, little Sam Cooke, some Van Morrison. That's the stuff I listen to, right? I like it because it was so subtle back in the day, you know? Like Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Hey, let's get it on. We all know what Marvin was talking about, right? I think we can infer that Marvin wanted some tang. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, the subtlety is completely gone. I went to a club with some of my friends a couple weeks ago. As soon as I walk in the club, I hear, face down, ass up, that's the way we like to fuck. Put it in the butt, put it in the butt. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? What? Surely there's gotta be some females that's offended by this shit. I look around, all the girls like, put it in the butt, put it in the butt, put it in the butt. I'm like, shit. And then as soon as they get off the dance floor, they go over and talk to their friends. They're like, yeah, I just want a guy that respects me as a woman, you know? I mean, not just someone who wants to fuck me face down, ass up. I'm like, you're doing it wrong. Bitch, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey. Hey guys. Hey. You remember those terrorists the government's been giving massive amounts of money to? They want to kill you. So you're going to need to give up all your freedoms so we can keep you safe. Did you guys see this recently? They're storing license plates. They're reading and storing license plates. Just to keep you safe though. That's all they're doing it for. Before too long there's going to be a video camera in your bedroom watching you and your wife not having sex. That's going to be awesome when that happens, right? I wish they would just stop fucking around and put me in a box so I can be completely safe from all the enemies they arm and create. Wouldn't that be super? I could just see myself now, sleeping like a baby, knowing I'm not gonna get fucking murdered by Osama. You know, I wondered one day, I was like, this government is all about defense and everything, you know? So surely there's like a lot of people are being killed by terrorists every year. So I went online and I tried to find this number out. Tried to find out how many people are killed by terrorists every year. And it's damn near impossible to find this out. Seriously, look it up. It's difficult to find, all right? And the reason why it is so difficult to find, I think, is because if people knew how low the number was, it'd be incredibly difficult to sell a war to a bunch of fucking retards, right? All these wars they got going on. And I looked it up and I found out 68, okay? 68 people die from terrorism every year. More people die jacking off in the shower and slipping every year. 550 people are killed every Black Friday. Should we ban shopping? What will the simple-minded bastards do? Shopping is cathartic for me. It allows me to forget about all the important shit that's going on in the world. And neglect the fact that I'm a damn imbecile with a rock for a damn brain. You know? Speaking of terrorism, there's a lot of BS concerning the official 9/11 story, okay? There's a lot of, yeah, right? There's a lot of scientific shit to prove that it was all bullshit and everything like that. But let's look at this from a logical perspective, okay? One of my favorite parts, real quick, about the 9/11 story is that we learned that apparently fire can make an entire building collapse at free fall speed. It's like a first in human history, right? It was a super fire. It was invisible. It was completely invisible and it burns hotter than normal fire, which has been around for tens of thousands of years, but fuck that, don't. It's a side note. It's a side note. Okay, but let's look at this from a logical perspective, okay? What was used to hijack the planes on 9/11? Did they have an AK-47? Nah. They have a handgun? No. Well, did they at least have a machete or something? No. They supposedly hijacked the plane with hundreds of people on it with some fucking box cutters. Who was on that plane sitting back like, I would love to save us all from impending doom, but I'd rather die than get a few stitches, so I guess we're just screwed. It's ridiculous, right? You couldn't even rob a 7-Eleven with some box cutters. The old ass Indian dude would just laugh at your ass. Ho, 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 ho. Come back when you have a machine gun. That's the best Indian impression I can do. It sounds like a gay Asian baby, but besides the point. You got it? You know, and they say they're fighting for all these freedoms and everything like that, right? But I would just like to know what freedoms. The fuck freedoms? We don't have many, let's be honest, okay? And in order to prove this, they're on the side of the rich, not the poor. And in order to prove this, I want you guys to do me a favor. Do an experiment. Go outside and take a piss. And see how fast a cop shows up and tases your ass. You wouldn't even zip up before they had your ass in jail, right? Trust me, I know. I tried it one time. Look it up. It's online. Swear to God. It's on there for everyone to see. It's on my record. A lot of people would say, oh, well, the reason why they'll put you in jail for peeing outside is because you're exposing yourself. Not because you're actually like hurting the earth, you know, because BP's allowed to spill 100 million gallons of oil into the ocean, no big deal. Did they go to jail? Did their company have to dissolve? Absolutely not. So in response to that, people would say, oh, well, it's because you're exposing yourself. So let me get this straight. First of all, everyone's seen a dick at some point in their life, right? I mean, even the most prudent people in here have probably seen at least a half dozen dicks at some point in their life, right? Okay? So a dick is more unsightly than an ocean full of oil. Got it. All right? That's how these sick bastards operate. Awesome. And what's everyone's response to this incredible tyranny that we see? You know, you see Anonymous. They shut down websites. Oh shit! Stop the press! Shutting down websites. That's some fucking rebels right there. Don't mess with these guys. We used to have people stand in front of moving tanks. Now, we're gonna shut down your website and your Twitter. Good luck getting any friend requests. How about fuck up the system so we all get $1 million? How about that? Because shutting down a sheriff department website that no one goes to doesn't really seem incredibly badass to me. Alright? As members of advocates for the Zeitgeist movement, I'm sure everyone's come across this at some point. People call the Zeitgeist movement a cult. You guys ever had that happen to you? I've had a couple different people that said, I heard it was the cult. Fuck? You still go to church? I went to a Catholic funeral recently. There were men in robes. They were swinging a chain with smoke coming out of it. They stood in line and drank the blood of Christ. Out of the same cup, too. Apparently these motherfuckers ain't never heard of mouth herpes before, either. Then they get in line and they eat some stale-ass croutons and call it the body of Christ. What the hell are y'all eating and drinking Jesus for? Shit! Stop eating that son of a bitch. He ain't never did nothing to you. You just want to eat them and shit. Bunch of cannibals. I thought they were going to start sacrificing goats and throwing kids in volcanoes. I had to get the fuck out of there. For real. I'm getting ready to close this down, but another thing that people say is when you're around these church folks and stuff, they say, oh, Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back. He's going to come back right before the world turns to complete shit and he's going to save us all. I have to remind them, like, so what? Does that remind you of what happened the last time Jesus was here? He was killed, okay? So unless a motherfucker has developed an immunity to whips, chains, and nails, I don't think there's too much he can do for his people. I'll tell you that right now, okay? He ain't gonna save us. He ain't saving nobody. And in closing, you know, you can't wait for other people to save you, okay? A group of rogue ninjas isn't gonna save us. Ron Paul isn't gonna save us, and this corrupt fucking system sure as shit ain't gonna save us. The only people that can save us is you and me, okay? You wanna change the system? Stay the fuck home, okay? There ain't no need to go protesting, getting all sweaty and fucking up all the traffic patterns, okay? Stay home. The system would crumble by lunchtime, I swear to God. Still to this day, I don't think anyone's presented a better idea than Peter Joseph, okay? Lay all this fake money shit at the doorsteps of the banks, okay? We don't need to ask permission to take back our freedom. We can do this calmly and swiftly. We have the power, not them, okay? It's up to you and me. Let's make this happen. Chad Fisher, Zeitgeist Movement. Peace out.
So, I'm Lucas.
I'm Rachel.
And this is called Jean-Luc and Holly.
Hi, Jenny. Yeah, this is Holly. Hey, look. Could you look into that casting situation for me? We need everyone. We've got to have them on set by Monday so we can shoot that goddamn scene. Wait, what? What? You tell that casting director to get a move on? We've got to have everyone we need on set. ASAP.
Pardon, madame.
Yes.
Excuse me to derange you, mais are you Miss Holly Good, famous film producer?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I am. I am a movie producer.
Quelle chance, what a privilege to finally meet you.
Well, thank you. What's your name, sweetie pie?
Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc de mon cul.
Well, pleased to meet you,
The pleasure is all
Jean-Luc.
mine, madame. Oh la la, what a beautiful person you are. You should be in front of the camera, not behind it. With such red lips, such smooth hair. I'm sure men look at you and go... Can I offer you a cigarette, please?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't smoke cigarettes.
No cigarettes? Of course, you are film producer. I get you cigars, I get you cigars.
No, but what I mean is I don't smoke at all.
No
See?
smoke?
No.
Comment c'est possible? Ah oui, putain, les Amérindiens qui fument plus. Ah, oui, of course, cigarettes, so disgusting.
So, how long have you been in the States, Jean-Luc?
It's been a few months. I moved from France. I got to America.
Oh, France. Oh, I love France. Paris is my favorite city.
Paris? You've been to Paris before?
No, never. But, are you from Paris?
No, I am from a small town. It's called Villiers-sur-Chier.
Well, what brings you to America, Jean-Luc?
I came to America to play in big Hollywood movies.
You're an actor.
Certainly.
Well, what films have you done? What have I seen you in?
Oh, des petits comédies romantiques, des comédies, qu'est-ce qu'on a fait à bon Dieu, and you know, but France is so small, it's just cabaret, théâtre, boulevard, blah blah blah.
Oh,
so small.
yeah, I get you. I'm from a small town myself. Oh, nothing but Sunday school and pedophiles.
Please, madame, I'm a good actor. All I need is my first breakthrough role.
Of course you do, honey, of course.
You know, I can make stranger accents.
Oh, stranger?
Yes, I show you.
Okay.
British accent.
Oh.
Hello, darling, how do you do? Would you like a cup of tea? Greek accent. Mr. Papadopoulos, I am Kostas, I am from Mykonos, and your moussaka is disgusting. Arabic accent. Kifaka bibi salam alaikum mon frère, combien pour 2 barres de shit? C'est bien.
Well, that is most impressive, Jean-Luc. But I'm afraid I just don't have any speaking roles for you at the moment.
No dialogue. No problem. I'm a very good dancer, I show you. I also make a scream, you know. En garde, you piece of shit! And if you want karate, I'm a very good fighter. I kick some serious asshole.
Oh my God!
It's okay.
Are you okay?
Please, sit down, please. I make no warm-up. It's fine. Please sit down. Miss Holly, I'm desespoir. I need to find acting job. I cannot be waiter anymore. You are Miss Holly Good. You have connections in all. You know everyone. You find.
Jean-Luc, I am so sorry. I'm afraid I'm not who you think I am. My name is Holly and all, and I am a movie producer, but I'm not Holly Good.
I see.
Look, I'm so sorry. I definitely think that you have a future as an actor. Hey, listen, have you considered sketch comedy?
Sketch comedy? No, I'm a serious actor, no.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not comedy, but you know, I definitely think you should continue pursuing your dreams.
But you are a film producer. You have one role for me. One role.
Well, oh, hey, listen, I do need to fill the set with extras next week. You could be an extra for me. Perfect.
Extra? Moi? Figurant?
Well, yeah.
I know make 5 years of cours Florent to be extra. I prefer to be wait.
Sit down. You're right. I'm so sorry. Now, I feel so bad. I'd like to make it up to you. I didn't mean to lead you on that way. It's just that nobody's ever given me that kind of attention before. And hey, look, how about a drink?
A drink? Why would I want a drink?
Oh, well, you know, you could have a drink with me. I'd really like that. How about a drink tonight, maybe? Or dinner. I know this place that makes some nasty ribs. You'll be licking your fingers and some.
You are a puff pluk and you don't even have a zizi. I'm not interested. Adieu. Okay, so